and today I'm sitting here with a rapper, Canadian rapper Tre Nyce, and yeah, we're just gonna get to know a little bit about Tre, what he's up to, where he's from, how he got into the music business, all that stuff for you guys. And he has a single out called Nirvana that you guys will all hear as well, that we'll be airing on Tuesday, one of the Tuesdays on the live station, so stay tuned for that. We'll let you guys know when that's going to be popping. So Tre, how are you today?
I'm great.
I'm good, thank you for being here.
Yo, I'm happy to be here.
So tell us first of all about your name, Tre Nyce. How did that come about?
Came about, well, kind of a short story, long story, was as a kid, my first name was always hard to pronounce. It's Tremaine, but like a lot of people be messing it up, calling me like Termaine, Truman, messing it up. So as I got it, when I moved from Toronto to BC, people started calling me Tre.
Okay.
It was a lot easier. And then the Nyce just came because when we came from Toronto, me and my older brother BC is fortunate on Twitter, and my mom at Fuller Hair SNS on Twitter. When we came here, came to BC, Vancouver, BC, Canada, for Toronto, she worked at a restaurant called Enough Niceness.
Okay,
and
cool.
She was like a real pretty lady, still is, so
yeah.
Guys would come in and try to hit on my mom. And me and my brother, we were just like younger kids at the time, but we took karate, so we'd have these karate bows, we'd have nunchucks, karate bow at the long stick, and the nunchucks. So I'd be just tapping the bow down, like, hey, don't be talking about Bob, like, all right, Mr. Nyce, all right. You know, I'd be in the back singing and stuff like that.
That's so cool.
Tre and the Nyce just came together as I got older.
Okay, so you say you were in the back singing. So
yeah.
You were singing from the time that you were in Toronto before you went to BC?
Yeah, like my uncle, he was like a local DJ, like a Jamaican DJ, so it's the same as like being a rapper, you know, it was called being a DJ. And he had like a full sound system in his basement, like in the hood. So we would I'd be in there every day because I lived in the building, one place, and he lived down in the townhouse. It's just, you know, typical ghetto setup, building, how to write, things like that. I was writing rhymes at like 6 just to get outside and play. So
so when did you start recording? Like, did your uncle had all that equipment and everything like that, so you start recording?
No, I wasn't even recording it.
Okay.
It was just like live mic. Like he played a rhythm, you know what I mean, and I just get on it, and do my little thing, do my little singing. Maybe sometimes I'd say their lyrics. Maybe he'd make me write something, so I'd have like, you know, 4 bars. It took me like 2 hours to write the 4 bars, but I got it. You know?
Right. Well, it takes time. It takes time, and you know that you're gonna come up with a good product if you spend the time, and that's passion for you. Right. So you have a crew. Shout out to Familati, first of all. And that's the name of the crew. So when did you guys get together, and how did that start? I
guess since the birth of BC, June 1st, 1986.
And BC is British Columbia for all you guys in Atlanta.
BC is my bro, yeah. Familati. That started when he was born, basically.
Yeah.
And then the rest of us are all after him, we're all younger, so Familati is more like a lifestyle, a brotherhood. As well as, I guess you could say, a crew or a clique, but it's more like a lifestyle. You know, we live this famo thing.
Yeah.
It's tatted all like that goes.
No, I love that.
I'm wearing my famo shirt right now.
I love that because there's nothing like family, you know, and family is extended. That family doesn't always have to be blood. It can just be people who actually love you, there for you, support you, believe in you.
That's right.
You know. So tell me about the projects that you are working on now, and then we'll go back and talk about the stuff that you have done. Yeah,
the projects that I'm working on now is my mixtape, Instagram Me. It's going to be coming out November 16th. It's going to be that fire. Be on the lookout for it on that pit, on World Star tapes, things like that. It's going to be, you know, just a real epic mixtape, jacking all the beats that are hot. I'm jacking them, I'm doing justice to, or I'm killing them. So it's going to be good to get some new original joints from me as well. So there's gonna be
originals on your mixtape?
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Every time. I mean, I've never actually done a mixtape, like a solo mixtape that had jack beats on it. It's always been originals. So this is actually my first like real mixtape, so to speak.
Yeah.
So it should be good.
Okay, so November 16th, Instagram Me. That's what it's called.
Same day as Familati.
That's right. So talk about the stuff that you have done in the past. Like, I want to know about your previous work, your previous ventures, who you've worked with, and stuff like that. Yeah, you know, in the past, like I revived Y.U.L member's career. People might know them, people might not. They're a group that did quite well in Canada, and you know, they were on a downswing. I came back. I wrote a track called Warrior. I wrote half their album. It did well. We had
singles with Tech Nine, shout out to Tech Nine. Glasses Malone, shout out Glasses. The Coca Nostra, shout out to them too. And just done work with them. So just go back, check the catalog, Tre Nyce, TreNyce. Google me, YouTube me, find out about it.
Google Tre Nyce, Trenyce.
That's right, spell nice together, way, because we put it around here. You know?
Well, not today.
No, not today.
Not today, but we bring in hood up in.
That's right.
Into Bay Street, Toronto,
That's right.
like the, what is it called? It would be the Wall Street of Toronto, I guess.
The
financial district. But I want to know about stuff that, I don't know, inspires you. You know, who you talked about Biggie, you talked about Tupac and stuff like that. But who of today, who's still around, who's relevant right now, would you say inspires you, and maybe even one day you'd want to work with?
Yeah, you know, I definitely, right now I gotta say, it's always, since the guy came onto the scene, I think 50 Cent's been like one of the dudes for sure that I'm like, oh yeah, this guy's crazy. I just like what he does, whether he's rapping or not, he's still relevant and he's still someone who's a major force in the game. So I think he's tight. On the flip side of it, I think Rick Ross is really dope too with what he's doing. Gucci Mane is probably my favorite out of all of them because he's just straight independent about his paper and never really slowed down.
Yeah, speaking
so
about independent.
Gucci's that dude to me.
How do you feel about, you know, because everyone's saying these days you don't need a label, you know what I mean? Because of social media, you can, as an artist now, we kind of have an advantage and we can really kind of do our own thing, stuff like that. What is your take on that situation? Like, are you guys looking for a record deal? Are you happy with being independent?
I don't know, there's gonna come a day where you need a label. That's like anything, but right now, where we're at, we're in the building stages of everything. So it's like everything is coming from building from the ground up. So it's like right now, we're kind of good. I think we just gotta just keep doing what we're doing, and just let it grow and let it get to a peak. And then once it's something where we feel like, okay, how much more can we do? You know what I mean? Then it'll be something. But there's still work to be done for us to even want to consider going out and handing, you know, how am I going to give you a percentage of this one? You know what I mean? So things like that. So it's like, right now, we're just focused on what we're doing because we're in the building process. But, I mean, down the road, you never know how things can go.
Yeah.
If someone wants to offer me $1 million, I ain't going to say no.
Well, depending on the contract.
Yeah,
right?
if it's right.
Because if it's right, then, but you've got to be right. And I think there's a strategy to everything, you know what I mean? Because as artists now, so many of us get eaten up and then spat out. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And
rather just be in control of your own destiny.
Yeah.
And like not sell out. And just, and it's not saying sign until the label's selling out. It's just saying that you could, if you have the belief in yourself, like I talk about Gucci Mane, like the dude doesn't need a label because he understands what he has to do. You know what I mean? And anytime you have an objective and you understand what you need to do in that objective, then there's nothing that can really stop you other than yourself. So, like I said, like our objective isn't even like close to fulfilled right now to even be thinking about that, because what we're doing is going to allow us to get to certain points. And then, yeah, eventually there'll come a time when you need a label, but that time isn't right now, I don't think, you know? Right.
So, you have your mixtape coming out on the 16th, Instagram me. Are you working on an album?
Yeah, I'm working on it. I got an EP done. It's called Yesterday, Today, Tomorrow. It's going to be coming out soon. I'm thinking I want to put it out in the new year just to give that new wave, you know, just everything going. I got my album, as far as that's concerned, I'm kind of steering away from that right now. I'm going to do more mixtapes. I'm going to let this Instagram me series build. So there'll be January shit. You know how to swear?
Yeah, I think so. Well,
the mixtape's called, so the Instagram me, there'll be you know, part 2 coming in January as well with the EP to coincide. And then you know, we're just gonna start lining up some tours, doing some dates. So if you're out there in the A and you like what I'm doing, holla at me. You know, TreNyceBookings@gmail.com. We working, so just holla at me anytime. Be ready to work. I can cross borders. I don't have no problems like that. So let's go. You know.
Any producers you want to work with that you know what's out there?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good producers in Atlanta. Let me work with Stevie J so I can get the plug.
Oh no, Stevie J, we love you. We just actually interviewed some people from what's the show? Hip Hop, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So we love you guys. But yeah, okay.
Nah, whoever, like anybody who's down to work, who's down. Shout out DJ Manny. He was, hitting me up. Next time when I do go to Atlanta, I'm definitely gonna link with him. You know what I mean? And there's some real good artists out there too. So just.
Well, I'm gonna be there in January. So hey, if you guys are free or available, you guys can link up, and so I can take you around and introduce you to some people, and then who knows.
I'm with it.
Cool. Well, I just want, I don't know, I guess just give us your, Twitter, your Facebook, your everything that.
Yeah, so my Twitter is Tre Nyce, BW, TRENYCE, BW, Black Warrior. The Instagram is @NiceGuyTre, NYCEGUYTRE. Come see how I live on Instagram. And then, Facebook is just Tre Nyce, TRE space NYCE. And you can hit me up. Come see how we do in TreNyce.com for all your Tre Nyce news and exclusives, videos, things like that. And just be on the lookout. My YouTube, Tre Nyce BW. Hit that up, take a look at the videos, just see how we live. And every day this family thing is just getting bigger and bigger. So come be a part of it.
Tre Nyce is dope, so really check them out. And stay tuned because we're going to let you know when we're going to air his single Nirvana. When did Nirvana come out?
Like 2 months ago.
2 months ago?
Yeah.
Okay, how's it doing?
It's doing good. It's a cool song. Shouts out to Chin and Jetty. He does a lot of work with DJ Khalil and Dr. Dre. He co-produced the record with my mentor DJ Chemo, who made the track for Cardinal and Akon, Dangerous. So shouts out to them. They created a really dope beat. I was in the studio with them from the ground up with him, Chin going crazy on the guitar, Chemo putting the drums down, and me coming with the lyrics and the harmonies and stuff like that. So shouts out to those guys. It was a real group effort on that song. It came together well.
Well, you guys gotta check it out. So stay tuned. We'll let you know when we're gonna play it. Thanks to Tamara who's behind the camera. Yeah. And you can't see her, but she's
good.
She's looking good. And I want to shout out to Tre's manager, Daniel. Did you go by Daniel?
BC.
BC, whatever, BC, right? So you heard the story about BC, so you gotta see BC. BC, come here.
Oh, man.
Yeah, come here. No, you gotta come here. All right, he doesn't want to show his face, but anyway, he's there supporting Tre Nyce, chilling, and so check him out. This is Hunny B for Y.U.L Radio, and I'll talk to you later.